I look interesting today. Hello. Hello. I don't know what that was. Hey, why am I doing that? Why is that a thing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I have been buzzing to make this video. I'm about to get transformed, hopefully, into a much more beautified version of myself, and I'll be doing so using all makeup from influencer or celebrity brands. So if you want to see how I got on, then please stay tuned. These ads and the beauty side of YouTube / TikTok / everything, they got the better of me. I've seen these products for a while and I was like, no, I'll wait. Had a bit of a no spend at the start of the year. I was like, I'm gonna hold off. But I caved in. And I'm actually buzzing. Everything's laid out in front of me. I'm extremely excited. Some of these products are things I've had for a while and some of them are brand new. So I'm gonna go through them all and yeah, just let you know my thoughts on them. Also, I'm starting filming this at 20 to 6 at night and look how, this is all natural light right now. How amazing is that? So the reason I was so excited about the sunshine was because I filmed this in April. This is me just getting around to posting it. So it might seem a bit of a disconnect, like what you're talking about is summer. At this point, late nights were a novelty. So that's the tea on that. So that's about me. Hope you enjoy it. I'm actually buzzing. I had so much washing to do. This is so boring, but I had so much washing to do today that I literally woke up and I was like overwhelmed from the moment I woke up, and I've been able to do 4 loads of washing and it's hanging out to dry and I am so chuffed. So yeah, it's a good day. If the lighting gets like significantly worse throughout the course of this video, I won't be having such a good day, but let's get started. Should I change my top? I feel like this is making me look even paler than I am. Is that worse or better? I just committed to the Powerpuff Girl and my paleness. So I have a bunch of products in front of me from a whole range of different celebrity / influencer brands. First of which is Rare Beauty. So this is the Illuminating Primer Base. I'll include cost of everything on the screen because I can't actually remember off the top of my head. But this is basically just a hydrating primer. I have used this before because my other primer ran out and I needed something. This is nice. I kind of hope that it would be slightly more wet because it kind of just feels a bit like a moisturiser, but maybe I'm just not using enough of it. It's been a few hours since I've put on moisturiser, so I'll go a bit ham with it and see if it makes a difference. So I have a few products from Rare Beauty in front of me, some of which I've tried before, some of which I have never tried before. This was one which I had but literally only ordered it a few weeks ago. So I think they have 2 primers. This is the illuminating one and I think they have like a pore mattifying, kind of more matte one, but I'm more of a dry girl, so I went for this one. Has it done anything weird to me? No. It just gives you this kind of funky, like sparkly sheen to your skin, which is interesting. What is the state of my skin and my ears? What the heck? Next up, I actually was panicking that I didn't have anything, and then I was looking through my foundations and remembered that I have a Flower Beauty foundation, and Flower Beauty is Drew Barrymore's brand. I don't know if she still does anything with this brand. I got this like over a year ago, a couple of years ago. I mean, it's probably a date, but I never really go by the dates on these. I will use this and it matches how pale I am right now. But yeah, I got this a while ago. I remember, funnily enough, Genevive, whose company Vieve I have products from today, they did a bit of a partnership on this. I think I actually ended up buying this though because, what's the girl that I follow? I'll include a wee picture of her. It was in her like 21 faves or something like that, or 22 faves. It's pretty light coverage, which I enjoy. I have one other product from Flower Beauty. It's a tinted liquid blush, but in all honesty I never really use it. It just kind of disappears to nothing really on your skin, so it's not one of my faves. I'm looking very, very pale in this kind of viewfinder. I don't have any fake tan or anything on today, but I have a bronzer which I'm very, very excited about, and hopefully it will give me a little bit of sun. Okay, this is the shade Ivory L2. Next up is concealer, and this is also a product which I've had for a wee while. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. Now, I've had this for a wee while and I've kind of came back to it in the last few months because I remembered I had it, essentially. It's quite light for me, so I think that's why I stopped using it, but now I've just kind of learned to deal with it. I can use it under my eyes, but I can't really use this shade 185, for properly concealing spots. I mean, I'll do it today because my other concealers aren't influencer ones, but they kind of do illuminate my spots more than conceal them, just because it's quite a light shade. While I'm letting that kind of settle in as well, I'm gonna pop on some, this is not a liquid bronzer, it's like a bronzer stick. Yeah, bronzer stick. And this is the Rare Beauty Warm Wishes Effortless Bronzer Stick. Now I've been very, very excited to try this. I fear that this might be a bit dark for me This is in the shade Always Sunny. There was another one, which this is like the third shade, and ideally I would have went for the second shade. I've not even looked at the colour yet, but the more I see it on this packaging, I'm like, oh. But I think it's quite blendable. This is the packaging. A nice big stick. Oh wow, that looks dark for me. But it might be okay. The other one was called Happy Soul. I think that was the shade that would have been a bit better. That's taking me a while to get out the packaging, so I'm just going to blend out this concealer so it doesn't end up looking crazy. This is like my only kind of high-end concealer that I've got. I used to use the NARS Radiant Creamy, but then that ran out ages ago. So I've been using a Revolution one, but it's not very high coverage at all. I should really zoom you in, shouldn't I? Yeah, you're really far away. I'm gonna zoom you in. Oh. So this is a bronzer stick. I've never used a bronzer stick before. I've only ever used, I've got it totally fell in my tool and now it's all linty. Perfect. I normally use the Charlotte Tilbury Liquids contour stick, but this is a bronzer stick. So let's just hope for the best. I'll just put it places where I would normally bronze. I don't think it's too hard to blend or anything. It's rather orange looking on me, but we'll see. And I'll just blend it out with the bottom of this beauty sponge. I'm scared. Okay. Probably the shade down would have been a bit more ideal, but I mean it's not dreadful. Maybe it's fine. My makeup's looking really weird around here. Like really intense. I think I need powder or something. It's given like the Tin Man or something. I think I've took it too far down here. Try and use the more foundation-y side of my blender just to blend it out. Probably actually not too bad. It's not the worst. So I think I could probably make that shade work. Yay! I've not wasted my money. Love that. I'm going to powder because I feel like this, I don't have a powder that's from an influencer brand. I know that Vieve does a powder and Rare Beauty does a powder and Fenty stuff does one, but I don't really use a lot of powder. I've been working through this Laura Mercier tiny little miniature since last Christmas and I just don't need to buy powders because they don't get used. So that's where I put my foot down. That looks a bit better, I think. Next up I have some just powder bronzer. This is one by Vieve, which I've had for a wee while, and I have the shade Medium, and it has two different sides to it. So I've used this one a bit more. This is the lighter one, and then that's the kind of darker one. I've not used this in a while, so I'm quite excited. I'm wanting today's look to be kind of bronzy. I have some like more peachy lip and blush things. So I'm wanting just a general kind of bronzy, peachy vibe. It is getting a bit duller. Well, to be fair, it's 6 o'clock, so that's fair. But getting a little bit dull. I should have been more organised and filmed this earlier, but I was too excited doing all my washings. Okay, so this is the bronzer. Am I looking slightly dodgy on this side? I have this all laid out in front of me in the steps of when I use it, but I'm actually going to skip forward a few steps because my eyebrows are just really annoying me because they look dodgy as. So I'm going to go do them and then I'm going to come back to the rest of the skin. I'm very excited for this. Brow gel is like my favourite brow product to use. I have used the Glossy Boy Brow, the Benefit Brow Tint. What's the actual word for it? I can't remember. Not the coloured one, not the clear one. But I do like the clear one as well. But I just can't find like the one. REFY, who have kind of taken over the brow game and who I've never tried. Have I tried anything before? No. That's my first time trying REFY ever. All the other, like everything else, I have got something from the brand. This, I don't. So this is very exciting actually. This is their brow tint, which is newly released. They have other brow products. They have like a pomade, a pencil, and like a clear brow gel. But this is their brow tint. I got it in the shade Deep Brown. I think this was the second darkest one. And I would normally make, oh my god, I can't speak. I would normally maybe go like a medium brown for my brows. It just didn't look like there was that much like colour payoff. I cannot open this thing. So I thought I would go for the deep one. To be honest, I've just bought myself this e.l.f. Brow pencil. Just like a £5 or something. And I know I was treating myself to some makeup, but to spend like 20 quid on like the REFY pencil when I can get this for a £5, I was like, nah, I can't do it. So I will try this brow tint on its own. Right now my brows are absolutely not looking the best. I'm just going to give them a wee fluff up. They need done, or they need at least tinted quite badly. Maybe this is a good test because they are so kind of sparse looking of what this can really do. So it's got an interesting wee applicator. Can you see that? Whoa. And I'm just kind of gonna go for it. I think I've seen people like really layering it in their brows and then like brushing out from there. So wish me luck. Oh wow, it's doing stuff. Yes, this is kind of what I've been after. My brow gels that I've been using recently have not been doing this at all. Been making me feel really sad about my brows. But this is actually doing something. I was saying my brows need tinted. This is called brow tint. It essentially just makes them look like they've been tinted, but while maintaining like that kind of laminated look. I am really into this, and this is kind of what I've been looking for. Can you see the difference in them? That's no pencil at all. Wow, I'm really chuffed with it. I wasn't sure because when I was looking online, like the videos they were posting, I was like, I don't feel like it's doing that much. So that's why I went for the darker one, and I'm really glad that I did. I feel like on camera it looks kind of weird at the end, but in person it looks nice. Okay, I'll just go for it. It takes a bit longer than what I'm used to because it's a slightly like different technique. Oh fuck, I've just made that a total mess. Oh my god, are they different colours? Have I made them totally one really dark and one really light? I'm not sure what to think. See, like on camera this eyebrow looks so dark, but in person it looks fine. So I really hope it doesn't look absolutely mental to you right now. I'll maybe wait for things to dry and then give it a brush through. Okay, I'm chuffed with that. I'm really pleased with it. Yay! That's better. Maybe I just need to get used to it. A wee bit of user error there, but that's okay. Cool. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to my skin. This brow is defo better. See, now I want to go back in with this and just like sort out this one. Oh fuck. Okay, it's kind of easy to mess up maybe. Maybe I'm just not very good. I'm stressed. I spent like 10 minutes on my eyebrows. I'm not gonna do any more because I feel like I'm just making it look mental. Okay, next up is blush, and this is the Vieve Sunset Blush Balm, and I have the shade Pesca. So I already have the shade Pesca in the normal blush, the powder blush, and I thought I would get the balm, and I'm excited. I feel like the packaging's just like okay, and this, I don't know. Vieve has like pretty like luxe packaging, and I just feel like this is kind of meh. I don't really know, but I'm excited to try it nonetheless. I am gonna go in with a brush for this, I think. Oh, and it's got this little kind of squeezer, which is quite good so you don't end up with loads. So I'm gonna just pop it just along my cheekbone. And I actually got, where did that go? It's just blended away into not very much. I feel like you do need quite a wee bit for a decent payoff. I think nowadays we're used to like liquid blushes that, like I have the rare one here, which I love. This is the shade Joy. It's like a coral pink and I love that, but you need like the tiniest wee bit, which I'm kind of pleased about because it means like I'll essentially never run out of it. This, you do need a bit more. Maybe I'm not seeing the benefit of it as much because it's similar to my bronzer. I don't really know. I got this and the Pesca shade in the Lip Dew, and this was in a wee set, and I think you saved like 5% or something. It wasn't a massive saving, but I had a voucher from Vieve. They have a really good rewards scheme. So if you basically do like product reviews, make an account, like insert your birthday on your account, like their Facebook, their Instagram, different things like that, whenever you make an order you get points to your account. So I did that and I'd actually racked up a £20 voucher. So I was really pleased with that. Okay, am I just looking so orange? Is this what's happening here? Maybe I'm looking very orange. I don't really know. But I mean, it is an orange blusher. I have the Vieve Pesca powder blush, but I'm just going to go with a wee bit of that because I actually really like this blush. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So I'm just going with a bit because maybe I was a wee bit harsh on the blush. I actually do feel quite blushy. So I think it's just when it's the more orangey tones, you're like, do I just look like I'm too bronzed? And I'd say the answer right now is probably yes. Next up is another Vieve product, and this is their eye ones. I've been wanting to try this for so long, so I'm really pleased. This is in the shade Camel, and these are matte eye ones. Now, I've had their shimmer eye ones, and I really like them, but do you know, they're actually not available on their website anymore, so I'm not sure what the script is with that, but these are just a matte one, and this is kind of, a lot of time I just do bronzer in my eye, and I'm kind of thinking that this could work the same. So I'm gonna get a brush at the ready because I feel like they might be a bit harder to blend out, or like they'll dry quickly essentially. Okay. Oh, fuck. So I've clearly not been careful with how I put it on, so let's see if you need to be more careful or if this will blend out nicely. Oh, it's nice. Oh, it's lovely actually. This was like exactly what I was wanting, and I've actually maybe put too much on. Yeah. I've actually probably put too much on because I would normally just kind of want it in my crease, and now this is going like all over my eyelid, but nonetheless, that is ideal for a base. Okay, I'll do the same on the other side. I have quite a lot in here, so maybe I'll try and tidy that. Oops. Tidy that up. It's good that you don't need to be tidy at all, and you can just totally go crazy. Nice. That is essentially like all I wanted from that product. Just like a wash of colour over the eyes in like 2 minutes. I'm buzzing with that actually. I'm gonna use it and go under and see if I'm able to like do like a smoky under eye. Oh, I like that. I really like that shade. It's so pretty. Happy days. That was exactly what I was wanting. Great. I'm chuffed with that. Chuffed, chuffed, chuffed. Thank you for the eye ones. Buzzing. Why am I saying thank you as if they gave me it? Thank you to myself for purchasing it. Next up, I'm going to do my lashes. This is the Rare Beauty mascara, which I have used. I got this in a wee set ages ago, and it was the Selena's favourite set. And I got this, and this, all in it. So this is a mini of her liquid lipstick. This is a mini of the liquid blush, and this is a mini liquid highlighter. And I love stuff like this because these all take so long to work through, so I love me a mini. I always have to cut my eyelashes because I have little stumps. I might get my eyelashes done soon. I'm going on a wee trip at the start of May, so I might get them done for that. I'm going to Centre Park, so I'm actually buzzing. I am so excited. So yeah, this is a big chunky brush. It's kind of like the Better Than Sex brush. I feel like I get in a mess with these, but let's hope for the best. It's such a soft brush. I like quite like a bristly, hard brush. Right now I'm using the telescopic. I'm not sure about this. These types of ones just don't grab my lashes, and then I always end up with a messy lid. This is not doing it for me. They look so bad. I swear they're better than this. My lashes need something to really get up to, and see when you have these little kind of flimsy brushes. This one looks okay, I don't know what I did differently. It's just looking a bit rough, to be honest. Not my type of mascara, which is probably the reason why I've not used it. Which is sad, but it's good because I've got a mini, so I've not wasted like a whole mascara. And when I don't like a mascara, I'll still use the actual like mascara itself, but just use it with a different brush that I know that I like. I know that Vieve and Rare Beauty both have a liquid liner, but I literally never wear liquid eyeliner, so I was not going to waste my money. Quickly, I'll just go back and do some highlighters. So I already have 2 highlighters from Vieve. The powder highlighter in the shade Holy Chic, and I have their Skin Dew, and I have Rare Beauty's liquid luminizer in the shade Mesmerize. I'm not going to go for this one because it's kind of got a bit of pinkiness to it. I'm going to go in with the Vieve Skin Dew, which is very hyped up online, but I don't have the best time with it. I don't know if it's just the way I apply it. I don't really know. So I'm going to pop it onto my... If anyone has advice on how to apply this better, I'm going to pop it onto my like hand here. I've seen Genevieve, she like pats it in with the side of her kind of palm, so I might try that. Like, it's nice, but I'm actually not that much of a highlighter gal, so I think it's kind of intense for me. But yeah, maybe for me it's just a bit much. Am I in drama? I've just not really done it in so long because I'm always scared that I'm going to fuck up my makeup with it, essentially. So it's been a while, but I mean, I'm not a hater. I feel like sometimes it just takes away your blush a wee bit as well though, because it's like, it's kind of got a goldy tone to it. So with this blush it's okay, but see if I'm wearing more of like a pinky or like a kind of purpley toned blush, I really want to put something that's gold on top of it. But okay fine, it does look good. Okay fine. Next up I have another new thing. I'm very excited. So this is the Lip Sculpt by REFY. It's been out for a wee while. I got the shade Taupe. Picking shades is so hard because things just look different on every person. But this is basically, the packaging is impossible to open. This is essentially a lip liner, and then I think the other, okay, am I right? I think out comes something else. Dual-ended lip liner. Okay, yeah, this is what I thought. It's got like another side to it. I can never open things. Oh, come on. How do I get this out? Am I doing it right? It must be in here. Oh, I got it. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it says Lip Sculpt, Dual Ended Lip Liner and Lip Setter, recommended with REFY lip gloss for best results. I didn't get the REFY lip gloss because I got another lip gloss, so, and it was just a clear one, and I've already got clear glosses, so I went for something different. Right, lip liner in the shade Taupe. The light is changing out there. I need to hurry my ass up. I love the fact it's retractable. I hate sharpened lip liners. Nice. Oh no. Oh no, I had too much of it out. It's fine, I can just show it back in. I bet if you were watching that you were like, girl, you've got too much of the lip liner out. You're putting too much pressure on it. What a doofus. I like that colour. Yay. Right, I think I need a wee bit more, but I don't want to break it again. This is like a lip liner and a lipstick in the one package kind of thing. Because this little setter thing is meant to essentially set it into a lipstick. Which is quite innovative, isn't it? Okay. Oh, I like that colour. Pretty gutted that I've just broke it, but you know, things happen. And then this is the setter stuff, so I don't know how much you need. Okay, I'll go for it. That feels so satisfying. And I think this is actually really meant to work. Like really meant to set the colour in place. I won't have this on for that long today because it's already 27. God. It's fine, it means I'm like even closer to watching Married at First Sight. It's my favourite thing in the entire world. It's how I get through my days, in all honesty. Nice. I like that colour, I'm pleased with it. Next up is something that I'm excited for. It is the Vieve Lip Dew in the shade Pesca. So I have the Vieve Lip Dew just in there, like the original one that came out, where it's just like a translucent one, but it's got kind of gold flakes through it. I'm intrigued to see if this one does because I actually don't like the sparkle through that. It's kind of gritty on your mouth. So I'm really hoping that this doesn't. Oh, it doesn't have it. Yay, I'm glad. It's in the shade Pesca. See, this is nice packaging. This is lovely packaging. And I don't have a lip gloss like this, so I'm pretty excited. I really hope this is good because I was weighing it up in my head if I wanted this one or if I wanted to get the Fenty Glow lip gloss, which is like a brownie shade of their lip gloss, and I absolutely love that formula. So I'm really, really hoping that I like this one just as much. So let's give it a go. I need to wait till this is set. This is nice though. Even though it's setting, it's not dry, but I don't really have time to wait, so I'm just gonna go for it. I mean, maybe it's because I've got a liner underneath. The colour payoff isn't like massive, like I'm not like, oh my god, I'm wearing a peach gloss. It's not so obvious. I don't know how I feel about that. My like colouring underneath it isn't very consistent, I have to admit. So maybe that's kind of contributing to me not being obsessed. It feels really nice. And it's not got that kind of grittiness through it like the original one did, so I'm pretty pleased with that. It feels lovely actually, but I can't tell if that's that or if it's the REFY stuff. I'm gonna just keep putting some on. I don't know if these are like reacting weirdly together. I don't know if you can see how they're, it's kind of not really mixing very well. I don't know if I should have left that to dry a bit longer or if I've just put far too much on. Honestly, it'll do. Okay. This isn't celebrity brands. I only ever buy drugstore setting sprays because I'm just not that bothered about them. And I have two. I just bought this one when I was getting stuff from Boots, and it is the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist, so I'm actually just going to put that on. And I should have done this before my mascara, but I didn't. So let's see how this works out. It's actually a really nice mist. Whoa. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, 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 nice. How are my lips looking? I think the issue is like I didn't have a consistent colour underneath. If I had like a strong lipstick underneath, it would be better. But it's causing this weird film. Ugh. I don't really know what's causing it. I've got some sort of ombre lip stitch happening. Right, let's try and sort it. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh, I can just do that. Or I can do unscrew it from there. I'm such a dafty. What a silly sausage. I'm just gonna call it a day and say it is what it is. Okay, so let's give my top 3 and I'm going to chat through new things that I've tried because I already liked the other stuff that I tried. Number 1, I think I'm going to go for my REFY brow tint. I'm just excited that I have something that actually makes my eyebrows, don't know if they look so amazing, but it makes them look more full, and yeah, I'm pretty buzzing with that. Number 2, the Vieve bronzer. No, the Vieve eye wand. That has just given me exactly what I was looking for. Like, it's just like a slight bronzery shade in the eyes, takes 2 seconds. You don't need to keep going back and forth, back and forth. That's what I'm after. It didn't dry really quickly as well. That was my fear, that it would dry super quickly, but it didn't, so I'm buzzing with that. And then probably this as well, because it's still pretty dark and I don't look too crazy, I don't think. So yeah, those are my top 3. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this style of video from me, please comment down below and let me know. Also let me know if you've tried any of these products or if there's any that you're keen on. If you're being strong and not buying stuff, I am there with you, because I kind of timed this poorly. Like, I spent like about £100 on makeup, which was a decision. I said, I'm gonna treat myself. We got a back to pay rise from my work. Basically all of it went to wedding stuff, so I was like, I can give myself a wee £100 worth of makeup. But it was the same month that all my car stuff came out, so like road tax, new endurance, MOT, just like an absolute nightmare. So I was really, yeah, didn't make the smartest move, to be fair, doing it all in the same month, but you know what, here we are, you live and you learn. Also, really recommend the Rare Beauty liquid blushes if you haven't tried them. They are delightful. I do think I like it better than the Vieve one. The Vieve one was slightly lackluster, but I don't know, maybe I just need to try it a bit more. I'll also leave a wee link down below to the Vieve kind of community points system thing. So if you follow my link, I think you'll get like a £5 and I'll get a £5 or something like that. Can't remember the ins and outs of it, but I will leave that link down below. And yeah, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it very much. If you like makeup kind of content and if you've tried any of these brands, let me know. And if there's anything that I really need to try, let me know. I feel like there's nothing else from the brands I'm like craving to try. I don't know. I really love the look of all REFY's skin stuff, so like their bronzers and their blushes, but I don't need them. Like, I know I've literally just bought a bronzer stick, but that is also because my Charlotte Tilbury's running out and I needed a new one, but I just don't need more at this point in my life. So yeah, thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!